E-I-E-I-O. Hi, kids. Today, I just remembered this lovely little boy that I work with at school, and one of his favorite rhymes is Old MacDonald had a farm. And he would randomly just start singing E-I-E-I-O. So in honor of that little kid, let's do some E-I-E-I-O today, okay? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a duck, E-I-E-I-O. With a quack quack here and a quack quack there. Here a quack, there a quack, everywhere a quack quack. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on the farm he had a sheep, E-I-E-I-O. With a ba-ba here and a ba-ba there. Here a ba, there a ba, everywhere a ba-ba. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on the farm he had a horse, E-I-E-I-O. With a neigh-neigh here and a neigh-neigh there. Here a neigh, there a neigh, everywhere a neigh-neigh. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a pig, E-I-E-I-O. With an oink oink here and an oink oink there. Here a oink, there a oink, everywhere a oink oink. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on the farm he had a dog, E-I-E-I-O. With a woof woof here and a woof woof there. Here a woof, everywhere a woof woof. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. E-I-E-I-O. Hooray! Okay. Thanks to my little friend for reminding me of this nursery rhyme. I've completely forgotten it. It's one of the nursery rhymes we used to sing. All right, today's story. Ta-da! Bear's House of Books. Bear's House of Books. It's been a while I read a story with animals in them, so pretty excited about this one. And I think this kind of reminds me of one of our classic stories, one of our classic fairy tales. Let's see if you can figure out which one it is at the end, okay? Dun, 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 dun. Once there lived 4 friends who loved stories. Every night at bedtime, they read the same worn-out storybook. The cover was scuffled and the pages were sticky, but they didn't mind one bit. It had been there since they were all very little. Wouldn't it be nice to read a new book? Said Mouse one day at the table at breakfast. A new book? Cried Fox. But where will we get one? Maybe you dig them up like potatoes, said Mr. Hedgehog. I know! They fall from the sky like shooting stars, said Rabbit. Let's go on a book hunt and find out, said Mouse. So they packed peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and set out on their adventure. The friends searched the woods, high and low. This is silly, grumbled Fox after a while. You can't just find books. Then what is that? Said Hedgehog, pointing at something red under a bush. It had thick pages, a big black title, and smelled exactly like a book! It's a book! It's a book! Oh, it's a book! Cried Mouse. And what a fantastic story it was, with a fire-breathing dragon for Rabbit and a happy ending for Hedgehog. That was magical, sighed Hedgehog. Eat, this is my new favorite story, said Mr. Fox. But Mouse saw something written inside. This book belongs to Bear, the Twisted Oak, Thorny Lane, the other side of the woods. Keep your paws off. Oh no! We had better return the book right away, Hedgehog said. Can't we keep it a little bit longer? Said Rabbit. But deep down, the friends knew they shouldn't. Because guess what? You don't just keep things that are not yours. They don't belong to you. They don't belong to you. You have to take them back to where they belong. It was a long, hot walk to Bear's house. They got there and no one answered Rabbit's loud rat-a-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat knock at the door. And the book wouldn't fit in through the mailbox. Now what do we do? Huffed Fox. Look, an open window, squeaked Mouse. Can you see the open window? The friends lifted up the heavy book to push it through the window. But Mouse forgot to let go and fell in after the book. Oh no! Ouch! Ouch! Cried Mouse, landing on a pile of books. They were everywhere. Thin books, thick books, funny books, sad books, whole new world to hold in their hands. Look! Mouse beamed as she let her friends in. Wow! So many adventures, said Rabbit. And happy endings, cheered Hedgehog. Let's start reading, said Fox. Ooh, can you see lots of books? I wish I lived in this house, you know? Many wonderful stories later, the friends heard a thump. What was that? Gasped Fox. It was getting closer. Thump, 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 thump. Someone's coming. Someone's coming. Someone's coming. Oh no! It's not our house. And these are not our books. You know what? Quick! Hide! 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 Bear clumped into the house. He sat down with a huge huff and reached for a book. Who left sticky paw prints on this cover? He grumbled. And a sandwich in the middle! Who's been reading my books? We have, quavered the four little voices. Who are you? And what are you doing here? We're very, very sorry. We're very, very, very sorry. We found this book in the woods and this is mine. It's my favorite. Well, it's our favorite too. I like the end. I love happy endings. I like happy endings too, said Mr. Bear. The four friends headed towards the door. We're really very sorry. We're really very sorry. We have only one book at home. Wait! Only one book? Mr. Bear asked. He thought for a moment and then he picked up a storybook from the shelf. If you wash your sticky paws, you can stay and read with me. So Bear and the friends piled into an armchair and read the story together. They had so much fun that they read another and another until it was time to go home. Can we come back? asked Rabbit. And then Bear smiled. I would like that very much. So the friends came back the very next day. They even read Bear their own worn-out storybook. And that gave Bear a very good idea. Because books are wonderful to read alone, but they're even better when shared. Guess what? Bear opened up a library. Isn't that cool? I love libraries. Oh, the end of the story. Yes, I really enjoyed the story. Maybe because I'm such a lover of books myself. And I can see myself being Mr. Bear. Yeah, I really enjoyed reading this. And can you tell me what story this kind of reminds you of? For me, it reminds me of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. When Mr. Bear came in and said, "Who's been touching my books? Who's been in my house?" That was kind of like, I think Goldilocks and the Three Bears, when they came back after Goldilocks had sat in their chair, eating their porridge. But it also reminds me of Jack and the Beanstalk, kind of, where the giant comes in and is like, "Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the blood of a little boy." And he's trying to guess who's been in his house. I really love both stories, and I think this reminds me of it. So yeah, I enjoyed reading this. If you don't know the stories, what are you doing, my friends? You should know about Jack and the Beanstalk. You should know about Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Those are stories from a long time ago that should make it to your library. Okay, thank you for joining Miss Mimi on the story journey. You know, Bear said something. It's wonderful to read stories alone, but they're even better when shared. I'm glad I was able to share this story with you today. And I hope and I look forward to sharing more stories with you on this channel. See you. Bye.